Let's have a brutally honest conversation about why so many digital marketing agencies fail their clients, why the industry is developing a bad reputation, and how you can avoid hiring an agency that ends up wasting your money without delivering any meaningful results. The reality is that agencies come in all shapes and sizes, from big name firms with lavish offices to smaller boutique shops, as well as freelancers or solopreneurs. Some do genuinely great work, but a large number fall back on superficial pitches, fancy credentials, or inflated claims of having a secret sauce that nobody else has. And then they churn through clients who eventually discover that the results don't match the hype. So I'd like to walk you through what I've seen go wrong for so many brands, how agencies tend to operate, and how you can sift through the noise and find a truly effective, dedicated partner. The first major issue is something I call the churn and burn model. Many agencies prioritize constant sales and new client acquisition efforts over focusing on the success of the clients they already have. Once you sign the contract and pay the first few invoices, you'll most likely be passed off to a less experienced team, or you discover that the big talk you heard during the pitch doesn't reflect the day-to-day execution. Meanwhile, the agency invests its resources in pitching more prospects, so if you're unhappy and decide to leave, it doesn't matter to them. They'll simply replace you with a new client. This dynamic causes a lot of frustration for businesses that go into an engagement believing that they're going to get strategic guidance and hands-on expertise, only to realize that they're being treated as an afterthought. Agencies that behave this way are giving the entire field a bad name because clients walk away saying, all marketing agencies are full of shit. When in truth, there are plenty that do excellent work but get overshadowed by the ones focusing on volume and constant turnover. So why do agencies get away with it? One big factor is overhead, especially for large agencies. They might have expensive real estate, robust pitch departments, big creative teams, executives who rarely touch your account, and a wave of staff dedicated to new business and new business proposals. All of that costs lots and lots of money. Agencies may put on a spectacular show when they are pitching you, glossy presentations, an armada of well-rehearsed staffers, claims of working with major brands. Yet the moment you become a paying client, you begin to realize you're funding all of that overhead. And if you're not a massive brand, you're most likely going to end up with their B or C team because the top talent has to be reserved for the top spending accounts.